We were supposed to start this yesterday, but okay, there we go. But due to the fact that it didn't download at all, and a few technical difficulties, we're starting today. Oh, what was that? I'm gonna ignore it. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Oh wow, it's actually quite big. Yeah, I meant to start it yesterday-ish, but obviously that didn't happen for the walkthrough. Hopefully it's sort of short, just because I have a lot of things coming up. Hoping to do one every other day, or every day-ish. This week just is going to be difficult. But next week and the week after, we should be fine. Might even finish up then. I was going to play through with one of the new wardens that let you make, but I just can't not use this character. Plus, I don't know how those play yet, so I didn't want the learning curve thing. Oh, that's a strange looking plant. Alright. Immediately a side quest. Try to stick to the main story, more or less, here. Doesn't mean I won't grab these for later.
Pieces of... How could this happen, Falura? Yes. Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Hollins here is just horrible. Bandits. You are a true hero.
Alright. Try to keep these, like, half an hour or less if we can, just because it's been crazy in the past with time. Like Watch Dogs, there's times all over. This we're gonna try to keep quicker.
I have failed Lord Vivek and left a colleague alone at the tomb. Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. Canon Levoul, he remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions.
Tanaza, what's wrong? Someone help!
Why, the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean? What happened? Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
Lord Vivek, protect me. That was Azura, the Queen of the Night Sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Princess... We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivek. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. Vile, the boy... Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vardenfell, periodically rumbling.
I did play through Morrowind once, actually, years ago. So I can't say I remember anything here. Pick a strangler. Oh, because that's not it. Okay.
Those monsters. It's too dangerous. What am I going to do? Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Sadenir. Vivek be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacred. As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be caught. Take this scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries. While I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection, you must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready. I have already lost Precious. I'm not quite sure, and it wasn't my place to ask. When your living God gives you a task, you say, "Yes, my lord." The questions seem to involve the time before the tribunal, which I assume is why we must ask them of my... A few of my contemporaries can boast of a luminary such as Farana Andrano occupy. Who's Sother's seal? It's like asking who are Vivek and Almalexia. They are the tribunal, the living gods of the Dunmer. Sother Seal is the architect of time and the binder of oblivion. If you want to know more, we can talk after we've finished. Before we go in, follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
There's new enemies in here already. Be nice. That's not search, it's sprint. This isn't Dragon Age. Yes, sir. Oh, still void still. That didn't sound good. Useless. Oh, jeez. Okay. He's in here, won't have much of a challenge with things. Anyways. Huh. Let's just search this. They did a really good job, like, leading up to this DLC, because I had it pre-ordered for a while before this. But, like, even when I got back on after I pre-ordered it, they had, like, a pre-log quest for it. Without you having to pay. It was actually a pretty good quest, and then they brought back, what's his name? Varen. The Emperor who died in the normal story. They brought him back to talk about this. So you know it's going to be good when they went through that much effort to set it up. I want to say these are new enemies, but not really. Have I gone the wrong way? I do believe I have. And I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. I will probably make a warden and play on that just to play through the game, or Morrowind myself. I like having a extra character just to go through it well, just so like I know what to expect when I'm doing the walkthroughs. I couldn't. Whoa! Did you just summon that? You can summon. Alrighty then. If that's a warden, that's how he did that. I definitely need to make one. I know with an online game like this, it's gonna be hard to tell, like, oh, the quest is gonna end here, oh, this is gonna end this way. So I have to find some way to judge. That's a huge Daedra. I mean, Jesus. That's gotta be a warden. Strange that wardens come out today, because I just bought a Dragon Age Oblivion yesterday for the PS3, because I was feeling nostalgic last week, and I went out and bought a Ultimate Edition of the game without knowing it was so old that an Ultimate Edition meant that's just all the add-ons in a disc, not the actual game, so I had to go back out and buy the actual game yesterday. Okay, so I had to go this. There we are. Now, a lot of people, I know Nathan, he'll play in, with it in this view, third person. I can't do that. Just too used to Skyrim, I guess.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Oh, those weren't Daedra yet? Those look pretty Daedric to me. Pug of War things. I love those.
Been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra.
I like the models for spirits in this. They look terrifying.
Lord Vivek has
It's good. I like it.
Only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions of them. Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. An enemy of old, yes. But not the one that Vivek presumes. Sotha Sil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of...
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
He's not terrible for a Dark Elf. Normally they're, I don't know, kind of obsessed with the whole houses and nobles thing. I mean, not as bad, even Nathan will hate me for saying this, and not as bad as the High Elves, which just, I don't know, I don't like them because they're so uppity in Skyrim, yet this is a character in the Altmeri Dominion, so... They weren't that bad in this game, just the Dominion in Skyrim was terrible. I still never finished those walkthroughs. I don't think I'm ever going to. I kept saying, like, I'll do it. I did actually start filming one of those at one point again, and then it stopped working. I don't think they respect many abilities. I know some of the abilities in my champion rank tree were changed. Oh, I remember this place. This is the place to think coming. That's a dwarven camel. All right. It's probably next week's next month's crown grades.
Now, I need to return to Vivek City. Just excellent.
I might as well buy one. Hopefully, I get like a mount or something. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have skipped those. See, I like the story as well, but... Oh yeah, Nathan, I haven't been on with him yet for him to see this, but I got some crowns yesterday and bought a lion. Because, you know, lion. I see these things with health bars, but I don't know where they are. Normally there's like little things out there that won't attack you, but still. Hopefully that timer rings when it's supposed to, just so I don't go overtime. I could set the maximum length to 60 minutes instead of 30, just not to chance it, which has come back me before. Of course. It's really different aesthetics, a different feel than anywhere else. I'm gonna accidentally. I think I have attack innocence off. Not sure. There's a way just in case.
Praise Vivek.
Oh. I don't know how many of you can hear the song in the background or remember that, but that's from Solstein. That's the main theme for Solstein. Brings back memories.
This is the person who helped me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
I want your armor.
As you say.
Buddha, I want your armor. Is that the... Oh no, okay.
Step forward.
So it better not be the cannon rave. Or...
And let us
Or...
speak.
Yeah.
Canon Level says you
Canon.
helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further? I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god?
I'll probably end it after
I need
this.
assistance to investigate.
Just the one first quest.
The ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem.
It's gonna be
We'll start with a simple
kinda short in my opinion, but
Archcanon Tarvis can tell you
it's
what
fine.
we need to delve into this mystery.
It's good for a first one.
The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to proceed. The Daedric Prince. I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return.
Ooh.
Levol's ancestor assured me that a source of power...
I really like that armor. I mean, maybe for me dye the... on the helmet like the green red or something. My armor's not shabby at all either though, so... That is an armored looking horse. I like it. Well, it's probably because the riding skills are all up, but... Yeah, I found out the other day the guy searching for the chest was an emote for the Crown Store. I don't think it actually plays when you do the Crown Store, so people just do the emote randomly. I don't get the point of it. Let's search the desk and take that. Nathan got back and I got him a ton of, gave him a ton of lockpicks, so I need those again.
Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes. Despite my objections, Vivek believes you were sent to him. You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivek, and countless questions for one.
Yeah, fine. Come on, switch. There we go. Oh, that's definitely a lore book. No, take it, take it. There. Ah.
I heard you drove those cannibals out of the Forgotten Crypts. Must have been a horrifying scene down there.
Talking about cannibals, lovely. Yeah, just since the quest doesn't seem to be ending as quickly as I thought it would, I'm gonna... hopefully it still stays under half an hour. I'm gonna cut this one here. Not to end it, but just the actual video. I don't know why I feel like I should say that. Always.
This project has been our blessing, Lord Vivek. I appreciate the help. Just
And now I guarantee you my timer is gonna go off because I didn't reset that.
Thank you. I'll go tell the Overseer what you did for me.
Alright, because that's how that works. So I twiddle my hands a bit and you raise a thing inside of them and... Oh, well it impelled you. I'm surprised you're not dead already. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot. You're holding your arm that was stuck on your leg. Oh no, I wanna go down, up. There we go. Haven't seen any new enemies yet. Well, technically those things I found in the tomb were new, but you can also technically find those. Ooh! That looks interesting as well. There's bound to be a lot of new armor. I'll have to check crafting. At a 15... Okay. At a 15 blacksmithing, so I mean I can pretty much make anything I want blacksmithing wise. But if it's... well, I don't use lighter... oh no! Oh. I don't know how many times I do that just because it's such a big game. I think it's up to... yep, I'd be able to get up that way. Maybe if I get far enough, I'll do an episode of this using my warden character. If I can get how they play and get to a point where we are. Or maybe do an episode just doing side quests with that. I think that's probably what we'll do. Maybe next time Nathan and I can do a video together, we'll just hit both narrate for that. Which probably will end up happening. Spider.
Praise for Hank.
No, no, which cannon? You.
The outlet stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle.
Oh, so they want me to do this. Great. Put it there. We are.
Hear the words of the warrior poet and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress.
Ooh.
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual,
No, really.
may be more astir than I imagined. We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped. Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads. Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not.
Ooh.
You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude. The ritual
Of course. Oh, as I have written, not as input data whoever worshipping here is written.
my own words as the warrior poet.
And again, to quote my own words, are you just a tad narcissistic?
Something drains my energy. Find my divine energy. Yes. Well, Archcanon Tarvis has always been.
Okay. No, because yeah, I needed the hint to open up my inventory and equip something. Yeah, and there's the timer. Ah, see, we could have made it. We could have made it with a little time to spare. So I think we'll end the first walkthrough video here. And I'll go make my warden and start playing on that. Eventually do a side quest. We'll do something with the warden eventually. This is new. And hopefully you can do another one tomorrow, but we'll see. Depends. It's all suffocating out.